Right now, somewhere in your skull, a piece of software that's about 200,000 years old is quietly running your life. It doesn't know you have a fridge. It doesn't know murder is illegal now. It thinks you're still out on the savannah, and it is making decisions for you based on that assumption. Here are 8 signs your brain never got the update. Sign 1. You check your phone for no reason. There's no notification, nothing happened. You just check it. That's not a phone addiction, not really. That's a threat-scanning instinct that used to mean survival. Your ancestors who obsessively scanned the horizon for movement lived longer than the ones who didn't. Congratulations! You inherited the world's most useless smoke detector, and now it's pointed at Instagram. Sign 2. You remember every insult anyone's ever said to you, word for word, but you can barely remember what you had for lunch 3 days ago. That's not you being petty. Negative information used to be life or death information. The guy who forgot which berries were poisonous didn't get a second chance to forget, so your brain files insults, criticism, and embarrassment in permanent storage, while it treats compliments like sticky notes that fall off by morning. Sign 3. You eat past the point of being full, especially around holidays, especially around foods high in sugar or fat. Your body isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it evolved to do. Because for most of human history, calories were scarce and unpredictable, and the humans who gorged when food was available outlived the ones who politely stopped at satisfied. You're not weak-willed. You're just really, really good at surviving a famine that ended 10,000 years ago. And here's where it gets stranger. Sign 4. You feel physically uncomfortable being watched, even when nothing bad is happening. Someone stares at you on the train, and your skin crawls before your brain even processes why. That's not social anxiety. That's a threat detection alarm. For most of human history, being stared at by something with eyes meant one thing. You were being sized up as dinner. Sign 5. You gossip. Everyone does, and everyone feels a little guilty about it. But gossip wasn't invented by reality TV. It was one of the earliest tools your ancestors had for tracking who was trustworthy and who was a liability, in groups too big to monitor firsthand. Talking about people behind their backs used to be a survival strategy. Now it's just Tuesday at the office. Sign 6. You're way more scared of spiders and snakes than you are of cars, even though cars have killed exponentially more people than either. Statistically, this fear is almost pointless. Evolutionarily, it makes perfect sense. Cars have existed for about a century. Spiders and snakes have been trying to kill your ancestors for millions of years. Your brain hasn't had time to update the threat list. Sign 7. You instantly judge someone's trustworthiness within seconds of meeting them, based on almost nothing, a facial expression, a tone of voice, how they stand. That snap judgment isn't shallow, it's ancient. In small tribal groups, misjudging a stranger could get you killed, so your brain evolved to make that call fast, before your conscious mind even catches up. You're not being unfair. You're running a security check that's older than language itself. And sign 8, the one that ties all of this together, you feel restless and vaguely unsatisfied, even when your life is objectively going fine. No immediate threats, no famine, no predators, and somehow you still feel like something's missing. That's because your brain isn't built to register safety as a permanent state. It's built to keep scanning, keep striving, keep bracing for the next problem, because for nearly all of human history, comfort was temporary and complacency was dangerous. So here's the uncomfortable truth. You're not glitching. You're not lazy, paranoid, or broken. You're a Stone Age brain, fully loaded with software built for a world of predators and famine, trying to run in a world of Wi-Fi and grocery stores. The mismatch isn't a flaw in you, it's the price of evolution being slower than civilization. The real question isn't why your brain still does this, it's what else it's doing right now without asking your permission.